Haven't you ever wondered what it was like to platinum a Resident Evil game?
Well, you're about to find out.
Except we're gonna be playing the first game. A lot of people don't like this one. And by people, I mean the younger generation who don't know better. But that's okay, today you get a pass because you're about to find out what it's like.
'Cause I'm gonna shove it down your throat.
This game requires a minimum of 4 playthroughs to platinum. And we're going balls to the wall with this one. Because for my first playthrough, I'm not saving. Yes, there is a trophy to beat the game without saving. And it's in my opinion easily the most stressful trophy in the entire list. So that's why we're gonna bang it out first. Any other trophies we get along the way will be a nice surprise, but I am only focused on this one trophy. So the game starts out with STAR's Alpha Team searching the woods at night for their lost comrades Bravo Team, who have been MIA for quite some time. However, Alpha Team quickly descends on a brand new nightmare of their own. While running to safety, they seek out the closest thing to a safe haven, the Spencer Mansion. And despite being next to him only a few seconds ago, we somehow managed to lose Chris.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
Off to a great start. And so Barry and Jill heroically team up and decide to go looking for him. And in doing so, Jill encounters the face of all evil. Understandably, she runs away.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
Little did Barry know he had failed to take care of it. And soon after this, Barry comes up with the brilliant idea of splitting up.
We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
Despite Barry saying he would go west and that Jill would go east, we're actually going to completely ignore what was agreed upon because that routing is idiotic. And it makes a lot more sense for us to go west. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Also, if you guys are wondering why Jill's outfit is different in the cutscenes than it is in the gameplay, the reason is because during my first playthrough, I was skipping all the cutscenes in the beginning, and then later on, I immediately regretted doing that. So I re-recorded the cutscenes, and I was in a different outfit when I did that. Confusing, I know, but it's all good. It'll all work out, I promise. The reason that we need to go this way first is that many doors in the mansion are locked. And in order to get our hands on the first key, we're gonna need the golden arrow. So I went ahead and grabbed that real quick. I'll leave those herbs there. I should probably carry them, but hey, you know what? Fuck it! I'm a goddamn G! Take the golden arrow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna catch me! Psych! No chance you're catching me, bro. Alright. High chance I'm gonna take a bite up here. I could just use my survival item, though. Yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a clusterfuck over here. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Whoa! What was that? After making several zombies look very foolish, it was time we make our way over to the opposite side of the mansion. And it's here that we will come across our first trophy, which was to have Barry save Jill from her fate of becoming a sandwich. Oh shit. What the fuck is that? Oh god. Uh-oh.
Oh god, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Oh, Barry!
Let me take care of it.
Barry!
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really?
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues?
I just had something I wanted to check.
Yeah, he did. What a great guy! He saved my ass! And we're on the board. Now, Barry may have been acting sus, but believe it or not, this entire event was completely missable. You see, if you try to leave the east side of the mansion, you can end up triggering a cutscene with Barry, where he ends up giving you this can of fizz.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz.
And if this scene happens before you grab the shotgun, well then we would have been eating a Jill sandwich, and it would have tasted like shit. Anyways, after getting saved by Barry, my next trophy was for giving my first zombie the business. Sup? How you doing? How's it going? Holy shit! First kills are special! By the way, he almost got me because I temporarily forgot what button was shoot. Then the locals decided they didn't like that. They're not going down. Wait, I only used like 7 shots, huh? Jesus Christ, fellas. Motherfucker. At first, I wasn't happy about how many bullets that took, but after going upstairs and grabbing the dog whistle, as well as the lighter, this actually ended up working out in my favor. Because both of these idiots died right on top of each other, which was perfect for getting the trophy to burn 2 zombies at the same time. Oh yeah. Burn up a zombie. And break out the marshmallows. Burn up 2 zombies at the same time with the lighter. This trophy is somewhat difficult to get organically if you're not actively trying to create this scenario. So this was actually pretty ideal. Oh, and by the way, if you don't stop and take the time to burn the body of a zombie, then once you progress far enough into the game, they'll end up getting back up a lot angrier and faster than before. And trust me when I say you do not want these guys running around. After that, I began to make my way to the save point on the opposite side of the mansion, where I would put the dog whistle to good use. Lucky crit. I usually have that guy crit, which was why I said that. You blew the dog whistle. Oh boy, chat, that really whets my whistle. I just straight fucking missed, like straight up. He just devoured my health bar. Thankfully, it didn't hurt that much. I need to be careful here. You know what? I'll use the... Okay, that's fine. There's some herbs right here. Very convenient. Free full health. You see, chat, I'm a little rusty. But that just makes things more interesting. After getting my shit kicked in by these dogs, I could now exchange this fake key for our next very real key. Give me that. That's mine. Which would allow me access to a bunch of new rooms in the mansion. And now the hunt for the death masks would begin. Pump the water. I literally always forget whenever I come back to this game. I'm pretty sure from memory, you'd think red is bad and green is good, because usually those colors indicate good and bad. So most people would be fooled into picking green, which in turn ends up being the wrong answer. So I'm pretty sure it's red. Yeah, okay. Because I know it's the answer no one expects. After obtaining my first death mask, I eventually happened upon the corpse of our fallen comrade Forrest. But more importantly, we found the grenade launcher, which is really powerful.
Especially against living things.
Oh, and fun fact, Chris doesn't get this weapon because he's shit mad.
So how about you shut your mouth?
Speaking of shit, we end up running into another one of our incompetent team members.
Richard!
Who says he's been bitten by
A big snake.
and that he's been poisoned and he needs an antidote. And so now Jill has to schlep her fat ass back to the save point to go get it. And if you don't do this in time, well then we'll catch Richard giving us his best impression of Joseph.
Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Oh, here we go. Delaying the inevitable. Oh, and after saving Richard, there just so happens to be a death mask right next door. Fun fact, if you try to take the mask before finishing the puzzle in the correct way, the room fills with poisonous gas.
Let me in! Let me in!
Once I've obtained the sheet of music from Sneaky Pete, we can now make our way to the piano room and play the iconic song Moonlight Sonata in order to obtain the golden emblem, which will give us access to the next key. But little did I know this key would lead to
A big snake.
Actually, I did know that. But look who decides to join the party.
Payback time.
I know I was ragging on him before, but I actually have a ton of respect for Richard. He helps you fuck up,
A big snake.
and then he sacrifices himself to save Jill. Ah, shit. Not the homie. Thanks, buddy. Now I'll just be taking that nifty assault shotgun you left behind and, be on my way. Appreciated, bruv. Oh, and of course we got the next death mask as well. Don't fucking bite me! Oh. And next up, we're gonna grab the Wind Crest. And afterwards, Jill is gonna show off her chronic fear of bees. And then finally, we're gonna complete this easy as shit color puzzle and collect our final death mask. And with that, we can finally put an end to the next boss, the Prototype 1. Bitch! Oh yeah, Gravedigger. And with that, we can collect our next key item and head to the residence. But first things first, I put the Wind Crest to good use. You can use this nifty little tool in the graveyard in order to get your hands on the sweet-ass Magnum. And I neglected to mention this until now, but there is a trophy to obtain every obtainable weapon in this game. Some are obtained through unlocks, others you have to pick up and find throughout the game. So when I got the grenade launcher, the 2 shotguns, and now the Magnum, that is all counting towards this trophy. Not long after obtaining the Magnum, we have a run-in with this abomination. This is Lisa Trevor, and as much as I appreciate her as a genuinely terrifying enemy in this game, she never fails to piss me off during this encounter, because I find avoiding damage here to be incredibly annoying and difficult to do. She's got arms like a howitzer, and she fucking hurts. I almost friggin' got away with it. But we gotta roll with the punches, baby. But anyways, as I were, on our way to the residence, where we will encounter all manner of wildlife. You got your crows, your poisonous snakes, the occasional giant spider. Uh-oh. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? No! Pick it up! Goddamn giant spiders. Don't do it. Goddamn sharks. Oh, shit. No! Oh! The friggin' Neptunes, bro. Oh! Time to fry, you motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Deep sixth, bitch. And even an angry swarm of killer bees. And we know how much Jill loves those. Look at her, she's having fun.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
Oh, and last but not least, there is a giant, overgrown, killer plant that wants to make a meal out of you. So yeah, this place was pretty eventful. 3 shots. But once we defeat it, we'll have key in hand, earning our next trophy, and now we can head back to the mansion and start opening those last few locked doors. Oh, the key master obtained the helmet key using Jill. On our way back, however, we are introduced to one of the franchise's most feared and iconic enemies, the Hunter. If I don't heal, it's too risky. Oh yeah, defeat a hunter. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times I play this game. Hunters just command respect. Because, to be honest, they could very easily end your run. And as a matter of fact, I came pretty close to having that happen shortly after encountering them. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they're both alive. But thankfully, I got pretty lucky, all things considered. Remember, if I had died here, I would have had to restart the entire game from the beginning. So you really don't want to fuck around with these guys. Is he dead? Yep, they both died. Shit is tense. Yeah, hunters always make me nervous, man. Like, the second one of them hits you, you need to immediately, like, check your health. Because they could just insta-kill you. I'm gonna walk around with 2 health. Can't be too careful, Chad. Despite this, I would still be required to dance around several hunters in order to make my way to the locked rooms and acquire their key items. One of these key items would lead me into a final showdown with
A big snake.
where I would actually kill him this time. I'm gonna kill you. Got him. And avenge the homie Richard. Rest in peace, brother. Look at that moth, chat. Look at him. He's just watching as I get my fucking shit kicked in by these freaking jabronis. And the last couple key items we would still need would have us exploring the last few rooms throughout the mansion. And it was at this point that I could finally start making my way towards the next area in the game, the underground cave system.
What's this? Boom! In your face.
Cliche.
No! Look! What? Shock and awe!
Tacky.
Oh, it's so scary!
Seen it.
What's this one do?
Juvenile. Okay, the spider's new.
The spider. Even the smallest bite from Arachnus dethicus will instantly paralyze.
Spidey sense! Oh yeah! I'm not sure how long this type of content is going to stay popular, but I will support you in the best way I can. Like, trophy hunting content is already at the point where it's oversaturated, and there's a lot of shitty, cringe channels that are trying to make it work, but can't. So we're already at that point, lads. And it's only going to get worse. The real, achievement is standing out above the crowd. Even if I have to shout out loud, I'm gonna stand out, oh, stand out, yeah. So mine is the only face you see. Gonna stand out till you notice me, yeah. Making our way through the caves, we run into Lisa Trevor for the second time. However, it's easy enough to give her the slip. Still, moments with her are always intimidating. Despite that, I managed to finally get my hands on the key item that we need in order to confront her during her climactic boss battle. However, it was at this point that I had to make a serious decision. You see, the thing about Lisa Trevor's boss fight is that it is a famous spot for a run to end miserably. And you know what? We're gonna go back in time about almost 10 years. This was in 2015, back when this remaster first came out. And I have a clip of me going for the trophy to beat the game without saving and having my run end during her boss fight. And it was exactly as bullshit as it looked. Whoa! What? So yeah, if she lands that attack, it has the potential to kill you instantly and send you back to the start of the game. And I can honestly say that no matter how confident I am in this game, this moment has left a permanent stain on my memory. And I can never truly rule out the possibility of having my run end here. So it was at this point that I finally had to make up my mind about Barry. You see, just before the boss fight with Lisa Trevor starts, you have the choice to essentially let Barry live. Jill's like, fuck you, that's mine, baby. Or let Lisa Trevor smite him where he stands for his heinous betrayal.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
No time to hand you your gun, Barry. Die. But there's a huge benefit to letting him live. You see, if you give Barry back his gun, he'll actually join you in the battle. and help you fight off Lisa Trevor. And having him there to occasionally stun the boss with a random gunshot, or, God forbid if you're lucky enough, have him fully pull aggro, then this would allow me to end the fight with the least amount of risk as possible. And the little help Barry provides here could just be the thing that keeps you alive. Because remember, if I die, it's back to the beginning of the game. So that being said, I wanted all of the odds to be in my favor, and so I decided to let Barry live going into the fight.
Jill, hand me my gun.
Sure thing, Barry. You got it. You're the homie.
Thanks, Jill.
Trust him! We got a good Lisa Trevor fight. Yippee! The only caveat is that if I'm going to do this, I would need to backtrack to a specific room in the mansion to go back and get an item that I had previously written off. A very important item called the MO disc. And we would need this item in order to have Chris survive at the end of the game. You see, there's a trophy for beating the game and having everyone live, and a trophy for beating the game and having everyone die. So if I was gonna save Barry, I would have to save Chris too. Otherwise, I would be fucking myself out of a trophy and costing myself an extra playthrough. So going back for the MO disc was imperative. With that out of the way, I have officially reached the final area of the game, the laboratory, where the magic happens. There's a bunch of puzzles in this area that you have to figure out, and a bunch of keys that you need to collect in order to get around. But because this is one of my favorite video games of all time, I've already memorized all of the puzzle solutions, so I could just straight up skip the puzzles. On top of that, this area is noticeably smaller than all of the previous areas to explore, so it doesn't take long to get your bearings and figure out what you're supposed to be doing. The only thing to be mindful of is to make sure that we're picking up the MO discs and using them at the required terminals. And I'm gonna need to do this in order to free Chris from his prison cell. And this needs to be done before I beat the game, otherwise Chris will not survive the playthrough, and I'll get fucked out of the trophy. Besides that, the only thing we really have left to worry about is the final boss himself, Tyrant. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, you piece of shit. He may seem pretty intimidating at first, but turns out he's severely allergic to magnum rounds. So we're not gonna have to deal with his fuck ugly face for too long. With Tyrant out of the way, the self-destruct sequence will initiate, and we could just make our way to the end of the game. But before we do that, again, now is the time to actually go and visit Chris in his prison cell, and as long as you've used all 3 of the MO discs, he'll be free to join you for the final encounter. With the finish line in our sights, there's only one obstacle left in our way. Whoa! Turns out Tyrant's not really dead! He'll show up again in a last-ditch effort to fuck you out of the trophy. Chris continues his hot streak of being completely and utterly useless for the full duration of the playthrough. And then it's just Jill and Barry left to team up for one last showdown. We're gonna have to fight him again, and Tyrant is much more intimidating this time around. Oh my god! I like how when the cameras switch, you have no idea that he even aggroed to you, and then all of a sudden he's right in front of your face. No! Barry, what the fuck are you doing? Shoot him. He's fast as fuck and deals a truckload of damage upon hit. So we seriously need to be careful during this fight. Oh no! Oh! To make matters worse, it is possible for Tyrant to kill either you or Barry in this scenario. So I would need to be extra careful to make sure neither one of us dies, especially when we're this close to beating the game without having saved. Sorry, Barry. Boom! He was literally holding Barry. Barry would be dead right now, canonically. All in all, I'd say I had a very successful first playthrough. I beat the game without saving, I beat the game in under 5 hours, unlocking the Samurai Edge, and both Chris and Barry survived the playthrough. So we got the trophy for that too. So yeah, I'd say a lot was accomplished, and things are looking good. My second playthrough, however, was shaping up to be the most miserable by far out of my 4 playthroughs. So let me break it down for you. For starters, we're going to be playing as Chris. And here's a list of all the reasons why it absolutely sucks ass to play as him. 1. Chris has 6 inventory slots. Jill has 8. 2. Chris has a bunch of shitty old keys that he has to bust his ass to go and find in order to unlock a bunch of locked doors throughout the mansion. But Jill gets the lockpick and can open all these doors for free, so she doesn't have to take the extra steps to find the keys. 3. When Jill takes the shotgun, Barry just comes and saves her, and she gets the shotgun consequence free. If Chris were to try to do this, he'd get squisherated. 4. Chris has to wait longer in order to get the assault shotgun than Jill does. 5. Chris doesn't get the grenade launcher. I could keep going, but I'm pretty sure you get the idea. To put it simply, Chris is just the less fun way to experience the game. Unless you like making games significantly harder on yourself, there is absolutely no reason to play as him. Now, that's not to say that I don't appreciate a good challenge. You guys should know me by now. But Jill Valentine is literally my favorite female fictional character ever made. And willingly choosing to play as Chris for the entire game and suffer all of his inferiorities when I could be seeing Jill instead gracefully gliding down hallways, looking absolutely incredible while she does it. Yeah, it's kind of an easy choice. Let me put it this way, if this game didn't have trophies that required you to play as Chris, I would literally never play as him. But anyway, that's enough simping. Gotta compose myself. The second reason why this playthrough will be miserable is that we're going to be playing on real survival difficulty. Now, when you select this mode, it is preset to hard mode, which is fine. I love playing this game on hard mode, so no complaints there. Now, the gimmick on real survival mode is that whenever you go to an item box to stash your items, you can only retrieve those items at the box that you specifically dropped those items into. Normally, all of the item boxes are linked, and you would have full access to your entire stash no matter what item box you were visiting. But this mode basically makes it so that you have to do way more running around in order to get the items you need when you need them. As far as I'm concerned, having to do this is a massive waste of time, it is extremely tedious, and just not fun to play. This mode doesn't bring any skill-related elements into the playthrough, and it doesn't make the game any more challenging or rewarding to play. This mode is just straight up miserable and not fun, and I don't know a single person who actually enjoys playing on this difficulty. But unfortunately, completing this mode is required for the platinum, so we're gonna have to suffer it. And the final reason this playthrough is gonna suck is we're also going to be going for the Every Nook and Cranny trophy, to which the trophy states, and I quote, "Visit all places on all maps." But as it turns out, this is not at all what the trophy actually wants you to do. And the trophy description is just blatantly wrong. What you're actually supposed to do is pick up every single item throughout the entire game. And we need to make sure that we've done this on every map in every area throughout the game. And with Chris having 2 less inventory slots than Jill, oh, you can tell this is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean I'm not gonna be able to get the taste of shit out of my mouth. Alright, here we go. Let's play real survival as Chris. Oh, and we also, by the way, when you're picking up everything in a room, that also includes documents. So that tape I just picked up counted. As you can see, the room's clear now. If the room is red, it means there's still items in it. If the room is that clear color, it means you picked up everything. Documents count. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna kill this next guy with 10 bullets, though. Shit. Well, he crit, so I didn't have to use kerosene. That's nice. But yeah, again, I don't think I'm gonna kill this guy in 10 shots. Wow. Holy fuck, dude. Motherfuck. I could actually die if I'm not careful. I don't have the ammo for this. This sucks. Just a fear of dying, I should probably fucking save. Wait, oh right, the fucking item boxes don't fucking share Shit! I should have saved! Oh no! I was supposed to run here with the dog whistle. I fucking forgot the item boxes don't. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot the whole stipulation of this mode. Shit. I gotta use this. Too risky. I should bring... You know what? I'm bringing... Oh god, this sucks. No, you know what I'll do? I'll save. And then I'll just leave the ink ribbons here and exchange them for the fucking kerosene shit. And then I'll bring everything else to the other save point. That makes the most sense. Yeah, like, leaving ink ribbons here is fine because I need ink ribbons here anyway. And then the only other thing in here is the knife, which I don't give a fuck about. If I bring all this other stuff to the other save, it makes sense. I need to use the old key over there. I need to use the pesticide over there. So I might as well just bring it all over there. I might as well. What the fuck? I'm running. Don't throw up on me! Let's kill this fucking dog. I don't even know that I have the ammo to do this. What if he dies in 3 bullets? Probably not, but... He died in 3 bullets! Wow, that was amazing. No. No! Get off me, you motherfucker! Bitch. Oh no. Oh, another crit. Wow. I'm actually getting pretty lucky with the zombies. That's a lot. That's like 3 crits I've gotten where I haven't had to burn bodies. That's actually really fortunate. Oh, and I'm also going to be saving everybody. Now, you may notice a new face in this playthrough. Like, who the hell is this chick that's trying to help Richard? Well, this is Rebecca. And she is the character exclusive to Chris's playthrough, much like how Barry is exclusive to Jill's playthrough. Rebecca's going to be the one helping Chris out. And so much like Barry, we are going to need to make sure that she survives throughout the entire playthrough, along with Jill. But more on that later. Gangsta. No! No! Whoa, 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 whoa. What? I shot him with 2 shotgun shells and 1 survival item, and he's dead on real survival. What? I can't believe he's dead right now. I actually can't believe it. Not just any object.
Chris!
Oh,
Chris,
shit.
stop! No!
Oh! Fighting Plant 42 as Chris fucking blows. Jill can just annihilate him. Gotcha. This boss knife only? Jesus, it was a nightmare? Oh, don't worry. That's a hell I'm gonna have to suffer. Yeah, but I'm really hurting for resources here. Like, my god. Holy shit. I need stuff! I guess that's one upside about combining pick up everything with Real Survivor mode, which is, one upside to that is, because Real Survivor is automatically set to hard mode, there's less items to pick up, which means you have less work to do, right? Ammo was more or less a constant concern throughout this playthrough, as you could see. Admittedly, I had forgotten how scarce resources were on hard mode. Specifically for Chris, Jill wouldn't really be in this situation just because she gets the grenade launcher, so she would have significantly more ammo to deal with hunters and the like. However, my next big concern outside of resources was Rebecca. When returning to the mansion after completing the residence, and upon opening one of the locked doors, you'll actually trigger an event where you'll hear Rebecca scream, and a sort of in-game timer will start ticking. And yes, if you don't save Rebecca in time, then she will be killed. And we don't want that, because we're trying to save everyone on this playthrough. So I made a beeline to her location in order to dispatch the threat. Rebecca! You motherfucker! I like how he's fully going for Rebecca, and then all of a sudden he just turns around and aggroes to you. What a little asshole. Honestly, ammo was such an ongoing concern, it got to the point where I started resorting to finishing off hunters using my knife. And this is not only very impractical, but really stupid. Especially because hunters have an insta-kill attack. And as you're about to see, I could have died attempting this multiple times. He tried to execute me! Oh my god! Yes! Okay, so it took like 3 knife slashes. Can you fuck off? He might take my head off. This is risky. No! Don't take my head off, please! He tried again, but he missed! Gotcha. This should end the fight. It didn't. Am I, like, missing some of these shots? Like, what the hell is happening? There we go. Written word is dead. Well, man, I gotta say, the Every Nook and Cranny trophy is still a bitch. Don't get me wrong, I still hate it. But, I gotta say,
we've got to have money.
Going for this trophy on Real Survivor has made it a lot less annoying. Funny enough, like, it still sucks
I owe you one.
being on Real Survivor, but because there's so few items to pick up, it's making my job so much easier. Like, I've gone for this trophy before on the easier difficulties where there's, like, way more shit, and that shit makes the trophy so annoying. Like, doing this on hard was very fucking ideal, man. Why didn't he just punch the boulder? That is a valid question. I don't think Chris had the power of God in anime yet. So, let's just double check. Courtyard. Completes. No items left. Residence. Complete. No items left. That's it. Before I could make my way to the laboratory, it was now that the real tediousness of Real Survival mode would show its colors. The reason for this is because making your way all the way to the final boss from here and having all of your items spread across the item boxes at the mansion, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to run all the way back from the laboratory to the mansion just to go get whether it be ammo or health or whatever you need. So this is probably the most miserable part of the run, which is literally running to the item box, gathering as many items in Chris's inventory as I could carry, and bringing them to the laboratory item box, and just running back and forth until I have everything that I need in the laboratory area. Again, this isn't something you should ever have to do in this game, and it serves no purpose other than to annoy you and waste your time. I really don't understand who this mode was for. When they advertise this mode to you when you unlock it, they say that this was the way the game was built before it was a finished product. So I guess the mode just serves as like, hey, this is interesting that this is how the game functioned before it came out. Thank God that's not how it functioned before it came out. Because this game would have went from one of my top 10 favorite games of all time to trash. But anyways, thankfully, this playthrough's almost over. And once it is, we'll be back to having fun and business as usual. Too slow, bitch! Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, that's the move. When she shoots the tentacles out of her back, that shit knocks you right off the level. An end to a poor girl's misery.
Killed them with your own dirty hands. You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Becca!
Don't move. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris,
Goofy as
you'll
fuck
never
line. Whoa. Hold up there, Sonny Jim. Turns out, she's fine.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest.
Yeah, I
There's nothing
can
left
see
for us
it
to do
now.
here. Let's get
Right
moving.
under the cowboy vest. Good thing you were wearing your plot armor. Now all that was left for me to do was to go rescue Jill from her prison cell, and then beat Tyrant for the second time. And then all that I had set out to accomplish throughout this playthrough would be achieved. I should check her room. Of course there's something in it. I had a feeling. Yeah, you could very easily fuck the trophy if you don't go back into the room. Oh, the game thought it was sneaky, pulling a fast one. Alright, now we're good. Alright, the run's almost over. No! Oh, shit. I'll be fine. God, I was dodging it so much easier on my first playthrough. Holy dangeroni. Point blank shot. Fuck. No, let me go, you fucker! Oh, I have a survival weapon. Oh, oh. Say goodnight. I forgot he does that. Whoa, that was close. Kaboom! And Barry was never heard from again. Ah, shit.
Chris, you did a fine job.
You goddamn right I did. Did a fine fucking job. Finished the game on hard. And finished the game in Real Survivor. And finished the game with Jill and Chris. Very goo, very goo. For my third playthrough, I had decided to go for the trophy to beat the entire game using only the knife. And when this trophy says you can only use the knife, it means it quite literally. You're not even allowed to burn bodies or use survival weapons to defend yourself. You are limited to the knife exclusively. This run would be tricky, no question. However, because of what this trophy actually requires, it makes a lot more sense to combine this trophy with the trophy to beat the game in under 3 hours. The reason for this is because if you can only use the knife for the entire game, that means that the only items you have to pick up are either going to be key items or health if you need it. You can avoid picking up any weapons or ammo, which is going to save you a lot of time and cut back on the overall length of the playthrough. So combining these trophies actually makes a lot of sense. Another thing to take note of is that when doing the under 3 hour playthrough, it's important that we select normal difficulty or higher, and making the mistake of choosing any other difficulty can cost you an extra playthrough. The reason for this is because we need to beat the game in under 3 hours on normal or higher in order to unlock the infinite rocket launcher. And this weapon is required in order to get the Star Signal trophy for obtaining all weapons. And it's funny because the trophy doesn't specify this, so it's very easy to fuck this up and cost yourself another run if you weren't being too careful and doing your homework. Besides that, the last trophy I could combine with this run was to complete the game having saved no one. This means we don't have to collect the MO discs in order to free Jill from the prison, and we don't have to waste any time with optional scenes with Rebecca. We can just let them both die and finish the game. And ignoring both these characters will also save you time cutting back on the overall length of the run as well. So combining all these trophies just made a lot of sense. So with that in mind, here we go. Fight your fears and survive. If you can. Or don't. It's up to you. And then I forgot I needed Yon to fuck me up so I could get this stupid Rebecca trophy. I'm actually trolling. We do a bit of trolling here. Alright, have at it, bubby. Oh! Instant poison. Very nice. Thank you, dude. Oh, shit.
Poison.
Oh.
Chris!
Yeah, so it's a little spooky now playing as Rebecca because she has the same health pool as Jill, meaning zombies fuck her up. Are you? I can't believe he got me.
You should be fine, because I gave you a shot of serum. But again, don't do anything...
That you wouldn't do? I'll try to remember that.
Thanks. I owe you one.
I owe you one.
Oh my god. Chris just said I owe you one after Jill said I owe you one. Shit. What happened next was extremely sad, but also pretty funny. You see, this game has a trophy to just straight up die. And I hadn't actually died yet up to this point. So then I thought it would be a really cool idea if the last trophy I popped before the platinum was to die. It would be really fucking awesome and something I could brag about. And then this happened. Oh my no. No, I died! The trophy! No. I wanted that to be the last trophy I popped. It would have been cool. I'm actually so fucking sad. Oh my god. Alright, time for the shittiest boss fight in the game. I fucking hate this part. Well, actually, arguably, knifing Plant 42 is more miserable. But they're both pretty fucking up there. A double bite, huh? We're doing good. Got him. Yay! The worst boss fight in the knife-only run! Woohoo! Oh! You son of a bitch! Up! Okay, we're still looking good. Ah, shit. Oh, how much did that hurt? Quite a bit. I think I can still take some damage. Ah! Please, God. Now I'm in danger. Son of a bitch! I can't reach him! Okay, come on, that's enough. Stop it! Stop! Please! I can't! I couldn't even open the inventory menu. Can you? Please! Can I move? I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game! I just want to play the game! Like, down to the last fucking tentacle, huh? Holy shit. I didn't exactly want to fight him now, but I'm gonna. Oh my god. We're getting a pretty good yawn fight in there, though. There we go. That went really well. He didn't even poison me, so I didn't need a blue herb. Alright, here we go. Time to get absolutely fucked up by the hunters. There's a good chance I could just die before I even make it. Oh, he was too slow to jump and cut me off. No way I do it hitless. What? Oh my god. You know how easy it is to get absolutely fucked in that room? Wait, Chad, I just realized something. What am I gonna do when I have to walk with the fucking bomb? Isn't there like a... I'm pretty sure there's a rule to the bomb where you can run, but you can only run so many steps before it blows up. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take little baby steps. Are you... No! No! Jeez, I didn't mean to run there. That was my bad. I keep reverting to autopilot. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. And then just casually saunter on past him. He's on the stairs. We're good. Now I just gotta hope Dickhead's not, in my way here. Ooh, we're good. Him taking a swipe at me didn't detonate. Thank God. Alright, I'm gonna be very curious to know if we're gonna get this in under 3 hours, man. Yeah, Tyrant doesn't like knives. He's really not a fan. I'd go as far as to say he despises them. It's funny because you'd think on the knife-only run that Tyrant would be the scariest thing. But no, he's literally the least threatening boss out of all of them in the game. Alright, we getting out of here, boys! This is Brad! Finish the game without saving anyone using Chris.
Chris, you did a fine job.
Okay, there's CQC, knife only. Oh! 2 hours and 34 minutes. We did it. We were under 3 hours. And look at that. I was stressing that whole time. I thought I wasn't gonna get it. Yeah, we have a very optimal trophy run here for Platinum. For my 4th and final playthrough, I would be playing Invisible Enemy mode with Jill, and we're gonna let both Chris and Barry die, in order to obtain the last few trophies that we still need. Now, Invisible Enemy mode probably sounds very intimidating. However, this game mode is very much the personification of knowledge is power. After 3 playthroughs by now, we know where every enemy is located, even though they're invisible. Not only that, but the enemies are very predictable when you know the game well enough. Check this out. I'm also turning off the alternate controls. I'm gonna do this run with OG tank controls. I want the full fucking effect, bro. I don't even have, like, I have an idea of where the zombie is. Oh my, he just tried to bite me. Wow! I could have potentially died just now. So here's the thing, right? So this guy's closing the gap on me, but if we wait for long enough, he'll be on the stairs. And then he won't go for a lunge. You just gotta know how the enemy would react. And now I gotta tango with these frickin' zombies. Yeah, this is just a way to do this when you understand how the enemy works. Fighting them on the stairs like that is the way to go, because you risk, or you don't have to risk taking a bite. Plus, I'm saving a ton of ammo by doing this. So I'm gonna wait for a sec, and then I'm gonna run. Yeah. I know in my mind's eye, chat, where they are. They may think I can't see them, but I can! I know where those fuckers are shambling about. I can see it. My quantum brain. Wait for it. Oh, he I thought he'd be a little longer than that. He got to me pretty fucking quickly. Come on, man. Oh, okay. I wasn't 100% sure if it making that noise meant he was leaving. Shit! Okay, so we finally got the trophy for defeating Yawn in the first, fight. I didn't grow up with this. I prefer over-the-shoulder view, and I can't stand the long door animation. Yeah, see, those are the kind of comments you come to expect from like, a younger generation than myself. But if you grew up on these types of games, you genuinely tend to give them a pass on the dated fixed camera and the tank controls and all that. Back in the day, we loved this shit. I always thought the fixed camera added atmosphere. I literally agree. It's part of what makes this game such a brilliant horror game. The fixed camera adds to your fear. When you enter a room and you can hear that there's an enemy in the room, but you don't know where he is because you can't see him on the camera that's currently, you know, given to you. There's this dread, this sense of dread, fear of the unknown. Like, it's amazing. I love it, personally. Like, that was a big reason why people consider this, like, the mother of, or the father of all horror games. And wow, so wait, you know what's funny though? That made me feel better about the whole popping the dying trophy as the last trophy. Cause what just happened to me was like straight up unavoidable. I couldn't have done anything differently or played any better to have prevented that. So the trophy was gonna pop no matter what right there. Like, you could say every other death I've had before now could have been prevented. Not that one. That one could not have been prevented. No, actually, I could prevent my death. I could just run past them and get to the save. What the hell? I went to fucking... I'm so unhappy right now. No! And Hunter's just living up to their famous reputation. Get wrecked, kid? I mean, I am getting wrecked, bro. I don't really know what else to say. I'm not even, like, embarrassed or nothing. This is just what happens with Hunters. Like, this could just as easily happen to anybody else. Oh, fuck, I forgot she's invisible. I'm, like, waiting to see her. Huh? I'm like, where the fuck is this bitch? Right, I was puzzled until it fucking hit me in the face.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
No time to hand you your gun. Barry, die.
Barry!
Well, this is awkward. Oh, you can't push this one from that direction? Motherfucker. Oh, I'm gonna eat shit here. I didn't. Gimme that. And we got Star Arsenal. That's every obtainable weapon in the game officially obtained. Yeah, this is gonna be funny with Barry's Magnum. I'm not even gonna... I won't even get through the clip. Oh, yeah. I forgot it's one. It's one bullet. One bullet from Barry's Magnum on hard mode. Holy shit. Move over, Pipsqueak, your Dunyan rings. Like, that just baffles me that it's 1 bullet on hard. My God. Barry's Magnum truly is the magnum opus. I'm getting the hell out of here. Every woman for herself. No one survived.
Jill, you did a fine job.
You goddamn right I did. Ghost of a chance. Finish the game on invisible enemy mode. Passion for fashion. Obtain all costumes. And there you have it. Platinum Splatinum. Hey, Janet! And so that was Resident Evil, one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the full Platinum experience. And if you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you like horror games, go and check out the last one that I played, because it was a very interesting one, especially if you're looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake.